guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Anyway, did you have a good weekend? I had an awesome weekend. My mother is in a good place. My family, we had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Jerome Callet, visionary. This actually came up when I was talking to my nephew this weekend. I'll explain how that works, but yeah, a little trip down memory lane with my nephew. So let me honk a little bit. Now remember, I haven't played a note since Friday. Okay, let's see what we got. Anyway, hellacious double C's and a little Chris the baby. Why did I choose that one? That was open on my stand. Those were the last notes I played for my practice session on Friday. Anyway, Jerome Callet, visionary. Let me explain. You know, we've talked about Jerry ad nauseum. But I have a nephew who is 28 years old, and he's just got the world by the cojones. He really has. He's very, very bright, drop dead handsome, 6'3". I mean, just could have been a model if he fell. I mean, just got the whole package. Very, very bright. Anyway, he's in on the ground floor with crypto. And I don't know anything about it. I really didn't. I mean, I asked somebody sitting next to me at this family gathering. And so tell me about crypto, Jack. It's interesting. And he started yapping. And guys, it was in a different language. He was talking a different language. And my brother, who was about 4 years younger than me, sitting across the table, I said, do you understand this? And he just shook his head. Now, my nephew has gone all in. He retired, quit a very, very lucrative job at an insurance company up in Maine, and he's all in on this. He just absolutely loves it. He works morning to night. Sometimes it takes him 3 days to go out of the house. I mean, he just absolutely loves it. And it's on the ground floor and all this sort of stuff. To make a long story short, we started talking about YouTube channels. Now, he's got a YouTube channel up, and I forgot it. I will put a link down below when I get it. But, and it's in its infancy. And the fact of the matter is, this channel has more subscribers and more views than he has. Right? So he's asking me about, you know, what I do to get the subscribers up and all this sort of stuff. And I just said, pump out content, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he took the liberty of going on several times before to look at my diagnostics and see what was going on. And he says, let me ask you, Uncle Ralph, I went on this and all this sort of stuff. And there's this guy named Jerry that keeps popping up. And did you notice that whenever Jerry is in your description or anything, that word, Jerry, what's his name? You get a lot of hits. He says that by far your biggest one was Jerome Callet, Visionary. You got like 40,000 hits on it, and this was several years ago. And I explained to him what was going on, and that's what started. I explained how we've been working on this forever, and he's my partner in crime and my soulmate, and I still talk to him and all this sort of stuff. And we just went on and on. And I'm thinking, while I'm doing it, what an extraordinary individual. And even more, I'm thinking, where would I be if it wasn't for Jerry? And I don't know. I certainly wouldn't be here talking to you now. Jerry did not exist. Okay? Now, I think definitely Vacchiano and Broyles would have happened. So I would have been in New York. I was infatuated with high notes. I already tried Caruso, and that was not for me. Okay? Another video. I tried Claude Gordon. And even though I got some success with that, I knew for a fact that was not completely right either. Without Jerry's guidance, I don't think I would have taken it upon myself to do what Jerry did. I'm not that type of mentality. So I probably would have, without Jerry, I would probably be sitting first, second, third, fourth in a symphony orchestra somewhere, probably the North Carolina Opera. That was my first job out of college. I probably would have stayed down there. The reason I left that job is because Ben Vereen called me to go on the road as lead trumpet with him. Okay? Now, without Jerry, I wouldn't have had those chops. I never would have gotten the call. I think I would have gotten the opera gig down there without Jerry. Because again, for the most part, my chops were above average for an orchestral guy. I could play high Ds, E flats. I could play the Haydn concerto on a B flat trumpet. Those were my chops. The rest, Vacchiano and Broyles groomed me for that. I think I probably would have stayed down there, which means I never would have met my wife. My daughter would be out in the ether somewhere. Guys, it's amazing how things would have changed. But without Jerry, I definitely 100% would not be doing this. If I got into public school teaching, which I probably wouldn't have if I had the steady income of the opera, but if I did get into public school band director, I would not have had Jerry's models. I would mouthpieces. I would not have all this stuff. I wouldn't have been nearly as successful as a band director. So it's just absolutely amazing. But it just came flooding over me as I started talking about the road that Jerry and I were on for 45 years, blah, blah, blah. And it's just very interesting. So for the rest of the week, and here's another thing, it's going to be another short week. Thursday and Friday, I have to go down to Delaware to pick up my daughter. So it's just going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I'm going to take the next several videos, and I'm going to talk about Jerry's vision. And I think there is a handful of things that really, really jump out, that Jerry took them and ran with and made them a viable part of everybody's playing. Number one, I'm going to start with pedal tones. Then the 3 rules, relax the corners. I mean, who said that? Name one, even to this day, name one other protocol, template, whatever you want to call it, that says relax the corners. Tongue through the teeth, that was absolutely 100% Jerry's. Okay? Don't overblow. You could have gotten that other words. But the orchestral guys didn't want you over to blow. But Jerry didn't want you to overblow to give you an enormous tone power. See, that's the thing. We're going to talk about that. And last but not least, the 1SB. So we have the next several videos planned out. But I'm just using this as a preface to let you know where this all came from and where we'll take it from here. So I will see you tomorrow. Oh, geez, tomorrow morning. It's going to be late. It's going to be in the afternoon. But I'll get it up tomorrow for sure. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, Thursday, Friday. All right, guys. That's it. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.